Hello everybody, it's Yasmin here. How you going? So as you know, I like to do oracle cards on a regular basis. I say on a regular basis. I do them more when I'm going through something. And hello Fengi. And as you might also know, I've actually been unwell the past few weeks. I got COVID. Had one of those breakthrough infections. Touch wood. According to everybody, I've now got super immunity. That's what they say. Oh, hi everybody. Hello Tracy. Hello Susan. Hello Chris. Hello everybody. So I thought I would just share with you a couple of things. One is I think I'm like 99% better. 99.9. I've actually been to a naturopath, which I think I mentioned, recommended by the amazing Kyle Gray, if you know Kyle's work. And so I'm feeling better. I still can't do that much in a day, but I can do way more than I could before. And last night, for whatever reason, I decided to draw myself a card from my Moonology Oracle deck app, actually. And I was very clear. It's really important when you draw a card to say what it's for. And I was very clear, this card is for Yasmin, this card is for me, this card is for me. So I said, okay, let's draw it. And I got the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. And I thought, okay, well, that's a pretty damn good message. I've been to see the naturopath. I've got, I think, 6 or 7 bottles of things, of multivitamins and wellness formulas and things to get rid of the last of the virus out of my system and goodness knows what else. So I'm being really proactive about that. And then I got this card and I thought, you know what? Okay, time for me to get back into life, because otherwise I think I could just spend the rest of another week probably sitting on the couch watching television and having afternoon nap after afternoon nap. But I really listen to the cards when I draw cards, so that was my card. So I'm not going to overdo it, but I'm going to start to get back into real life. So I'm actually dressed today, for example, which is I was going to say as a first. I got dressed yesterday as well because we went to see some friends, and I even went out for dinner on Friday night for a couple of hours. But anyway, so I'm back. So there we go. And thanks to everybody for all the support and the healing you sent me. You can still send me more if you feel like it. I gratefully receive it. But I genuinely felt as though it really, really helped. And I just also want to mention that my son, Louis, gave me a treatment which my mum used to give me and has taught him. And it's when you get a little glass, excuse me, and a tea light, and you put it on your back, and then you light the candle, and then you put the glass on it, and then all the oxygen gets sucked out, and the skin gets raised. And anyway, you do that about 9 times on your back, maybe 3 rows of 3. And I really think that helped as well. So if ever you get this bloody virus, that was quite good. But yeah, definitely lots of rest and sleep. But it's been about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I think I'm okay to sort of slowly get myself back into it. But I will be having afternoon naps if I feel like it. So there's that. I wanted to mention that. Claire Moynihan saying, is that cupping? Yes, I think that it's also called cupping, and I think in Chinese medicine it's called moxibustion. That's this method of the candle in the glass. And in Malta, which is where my mum is from, and so what Louis does, they call it, it's a good name, Fintuzi. So my mum said to Louis on the phone, darling, give mummy some Fintuzi. And he did. And I honestly think that helped me turn the corner as well. So there you go. But I am also taking, like I said, about 6 or 7, wellness naturopathic stuff, and I have been sleeping and drinking lots of water. And once I finish here, I'm actually going to get off and do a tiny bit of stretchy yoga and a meditation. But that's what I just wanted to kind of give you an update. Really, the point of that little story was to say I got this card yesterday saying it's time to take action. And and I just wanted to say, I listen to the cards, and I believe anybody who does the cards should listen to them. So for me, that was like new moon in Aries, new start, time to sort of, get back into it. Doesn't have to, doesn't mean I'm going to be out running a marathon tomorrow. Trust me. I might do a 15-minute walk. Okay. So I'm not like going crazy, but I'm getting back into it, having just literally been in my pajamas, or in bed, for 3 weeks. So there you go. So the other thing, there's two more things I wanted to mention. One is that Mercury is now going retrograde. So hopefully, if you look at my daily stars, which you can find on my site, yasminboland.com, it will tell you where Mercury is going retrograde for you. Do read your rising sign. I actually forgot to put that in there yesterday when I posted this, but when it's Mercury retrograde, you really need to read your rising sign. If you know it, you'll get way more information. I know it's slightly counterintuitive. In fact, even today, I went on there to have a look at the daily horoscopes, and I almost looked at my star sign, and I thought, no, it's Mercury retrograde today. I need to look at my rising sign. Reason being, the rising sign, how do I explain this? I still struggle to explain this, but basically, if you look at your rising sign, it's like looking at your natal chart based on time, date, and place of birth. So wherever it's taking place for you, according to your rising sign, is where it's actually taking place in your natal chart. Whereas if you look at your star sign, it's like a quick fix and it will resonate, but it's not the same thing. It's taking place in the sign of Libra, and which is the sign of relationships, second chances as well for Librans and Libra rising people. But that actually feeds into the third thing I wanted to say, which is as a part of my getting back to normal after my brush with this nasty virus, which, trust me, you do not want to get. 40-degree fevers. I couldn't walk without panting. It was a nightmare. I'm actually going to be doing my radio show again, back as of today. So on there, I will be talking about Mercury retrograde in Libra extensively. So if you'd like to know more, tune into that. That will actually take place, I think it's 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I have to check to see what time that is, even in London, because normally it's 4 p.m., but, time zones change and all that. So it is some ungodly hour in Sydney either way, I know that. But you can listen to the replay tomorrow. So, so I'll be talking about that. So, but Mercury is the sign of relationships and, Mercury is a sign of relationships. And now we're going to have Mercury going backwards. Now, I wasn't going to do a card because my cards are upstairs, but I kind of feel like I want to do a card. So I've just found my tarot cards. Haven't seen them for a while. Don't usually use them that much, actually, unless somebody really wants me to. All right, so I've got a deck I've never used before. Have I even? I've shuffled them. I've barely used these. These written by someone who I deeply respect and admire. They are the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, who I actually know from back in my old journalism days. She was a journalism and I was a journalist and she was a journalist. So I'm just going to randomly take a card. I'm going to ask you, oh gosh, they're all going everywhere. Gosh, I don't know which one to take now. Let's take that one. So put a question in the comments. Put a question in the comments. As soon as I see one, I'll know that you're making your comments. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Heather. You're welcome, Sharon. Susan, love Lucy Cavendish's work. Yeah, no, she's cool. So I worked with Lucy back when she was editing the Sunday Telegraph Body and Soul section. All right, Donna, what do I need to know this week? Heather, Number 2, please card. I don't know what that means, but I'm only doing one card. Jessica, will my writing be successful? Tracy, the auction result. And I'm going to ask about using these cards. Oh, gosh, well. We got the love card. So I'm not sure how this relates to things, but let's look at the book. So it says, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. All right, so let's look at the book. It is number 1. It's the number 1 card. So there we go. What do you need to know for your health? Well, what you need to know for your health is love. Oh, goodness. Oh, I see. So this is a very powerful love spell empowered by Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love. That's nice that Aphrodite's here. Call on her with this magical spell and she will aid you in your quest to be cherished and nourished by love. You can further empower the magic of this spell by thanking Aphrodite for her help and by smiling on lovers everywhere. That's really important, actually. I remember a couple of friends who were single and who never wanted to spend any time with couples. It's like, no, you have to kind of embrace the couple energy and if you want to be with someone yourself. Be a friend to love and she will be a friend to you. If the universe sent you this card, know now is time for you to invest some energy into your love life, creating more loving energy within your relationships. The universe is assuring you that love can be yours and that the goddess Aphrodite is willing to help you learn how to open your heart. So there you go. If you've chosen this card, know you are ready for love. All right? So there you go. Love, love, love. Actually, you know how that might apply to us all is that Mercury's going backwards in the sign of Libra. And, I mean, you know, Libra is a sign of relationships. Aphrodite is the goddess of love. So maybe it's actually just a way of saying, you know what, while Mercury is going backwards in Libra, giving us all second chances in our relationship, talk to Aphrodite. So there you go. There you go. Well, Glenys, maybe there's going to be love for you and the new neighbour. Is that a possibility? All right, so I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to actually start work on editing my diary. I'm trapped by this box of cards now. My jumper's caught in it. There we go. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to be editing my diary. Oh, goodness. Lisa, I asked if I was going to get together with this guy that I've been attracted to for months and months and haven't even had a chance to speak to him. And I was just saying yesterday how ready I am to meet my soulmate. Well, there you go. I mean, that's got to be considered a good omen. That's got to be considered a good omen. All right, guys. So I will see you later on. I'll just show you the cards again there. Lucy Cavendish Magical Spell cards. I've actually like to explore them a bit more, but I haven't yet. And I'll see you if you're around at 4 p.m. 8 a.m. Pacific, whatever that time is. And when I do my radio show for the first time since July, because then I took summer off as well. All right, lots of love, guys. Lovely to see you all here. See ya.